Don't let it be forgot that Illinois has a spot where citizens shall not want. That village is known as Westmont. In the year of 1921, this suburb was begun. In the year of 2021, the best of times are never done.
Welcome. I'm Ron Gunter, Mayor of the Village of Westmont, and I'm here tonight celebrating our 100th year. November the 10th, 1921, the village became incorporated, and it's 100 years later, we're celebrating it by having a big celebration birthday party.
There's so much to be proud of in this town, and I always say, people say, oh my gosh, it's a dream come true, and that's kind of thrown around, kind of light. But when I see everything that's happened in this town, this is what a dream come true means.
It's always had the small town feel that I think a lot of people who have visited here, moved here, have had their kids go to school through District 201 or one of the other school districts. They get that sense, and I think a lot of people are looking for that. We're grasping for that sense of community again.
The friendliness of Westmont, I grasped as soon as we moved here. I was like, I like it here. It's small town friendly, even though it's 25,000 people, so I love it.
I spent a lot of time with Westmont, and I've seen it grow just to be the best town ever. Westmont is just great, and the progression that I see all over here is just wonderful.
Congratulations, Westmont. Congratulations to all the employees, staff, elected officials, residents, everybody.
We're going to celebrate by having our Legacy Awards. We're honoring longtime businesses. We want to make sure that individuals get recognized who are part of this village. We're excited about the whole event.
Years ago, we formed a 100th anniversary committee, and I'd like to recognize those individuals. Even though it says I was chair, Larry McIntyre really chaired the committee. Village manager Steve May, Jenny Babiar, who helped along with Patty and Larry put on this big event. From the library, Julia Cohen, Bob Fleck from the Park District, Larry Forsberg, our Chamber Executive Director, Sandy Henriksen from Marker School District, Alice Krambitz from the Westmont Historical Society, and representing Community Unit School District 201, Amy Quantrone, and Will Spurring, who is a Westmont resident and was really valuable to the committee. So thank you all.
Having done research on the history of the town of Westmont for the historical project, I realized how much the town has adapted and changed over the last 100 years. But the one constant in all of this is the welcoming nature of this town that has continued to grow and thrive. The future is bright with such human ingenuity at the ready to once again adapt to meet our changing needs. I just hope you guys get inspired and maybe churn out some really interesting approaches and solve some of the things that we need solving.
We are going to announce and present Westmont businesses that have served our community for 50 years or more. The businesses announced here tonight total 1,611 years of service to the community. Each one of these businesses has made a very substantial impact on the community. In many cases, these businesses have been family-owned and multi-generation run. So we know why they know Westmont and love Westmont so well because of that. It's a business that's been in Westmont the longest. This goes back to 1930, 91 years of serving the community as a drugstore. Westmont Pharmacy. Sam. Congratulations to each and every one of these businesses. They are very dedicated in serving Westmont going back over 90 years.
Our next awards are the Legacy Awards for families or groups and individuals who have served this community, not employees, but mostly volunteers, and those who have meant a lot to this community. The first Legacy Award goes to the Westmont Park District 35-year board directors. Each one of these individuals served as an elected official for over 35 years. There's 4 of them, and it represents total 150 years of service to this community. The next one, of course, is the Addington family. Al and Marge Addington were longtime volunteers for the Lions Club, and if you all remember powwow days, Kathy Addington was the 75th Anniversary Committee Chair and Citizen of the Year. And of course, Jim Addington, who was a trustee with me as mayor, and he was the mayor of Westmont. And everybody knows if there's a Mr. Lion, it's Jim. He was a district governor for the Lions Club International. So the family has been very involved in this community. The Bellerive family. Johanik Barbershop was the first barbershop in Westmont, 1922, and that was Frank's grandfather. Philip Bellerive was village trustee, and of course Frank, 40 years of elected service between Park Board Commissioner and 2-term Mayor of Westmont. And of course, they owned the barber shop where everybody used to go to find out anything about Westmont. The Johanik family. Joe Johanik was mayor of Westmont and the first Park Board Commissioner when they formed in 1959. Of course, Frank Johanik was the Westmont's longest serving professional fire chief. And Marie Johanik Guzzo, who is right now a current trustee. She's been a trustee for 3 different terms, and she's Westmont Main Street founding member and president. So this family's been very involved in the community. The Rahn family. Westmont residents since 1920. Marion Vintrup, Hans, Jill, and Bill Rahn, charter members of the Westmont Historical Society. Jill was on the Westmont Zoning Board of Appeals and the Economic Development Committee. And of course, Bill is the longest serving mayor, consecutive years, trustee, and chair of the original Cable Commission. It's the Robinson family. William Robinson was Westmont's longest serving mayor, 5 non-consecutive terms, and a county official. Fred Munninger was superintendent of Marker School District and author of Marker District 60 History. And of course, James Robinson, the Congressional Medal of Honor recipient. The Szymski family, I can't say enough about how instrumental they've been in this community. Steve and Ann Szymski were prominent Westmont business and property owners. He started a number of businesses and was a founding member of the original Chamber of Commerce, and he founded the Bank of Westmont, and he was the founding member of the Police Fire Commission. So Steve Szymski did a lot for this community. Of course, Greg Szymski was the youngest village trustee and mayor in the early 80s, late 70s. And of course, Jenny is our award-winning and longest-serving Westmont Village clerk and probably elected official. And now we're going to dedicate the Centennial Plaza on behalf of the Village of Westmont. Our Centennial Plaza is going to be called the Szymski Plaza for our 100th anniversary. Congratulations. And again, they knew nothing about this.
And it's spelled correctly.
We really appreciate everybody who's attended tonight. This has been a great event, and we thank everyone for celebrating this birthday with the entire community.